New tonight, former members of a Columbus church are hoping current congregants will see the sign, an actual sign that people who used to belong to Dwell Community Church put up along High Street. It encourages members to leave.
Now, this follows a series of NBC4 Investigates reports about the church where former members say they experienced abuse. Jamie Ostroff joins us now with what the people behind the billboard hope to accomplish.
Yeah, and as you can remember, maybe several months ago, those messages came in strong, they came in large numbers, and they came in loud. Over the past several months, dozens of former members of Dwell Community Church, which used to be called Xenos Christian Fellowship, told me they were controlled and exploited during the time they belonged. Some of those people shared their allegations publicly in a series of reports that I aired back in February. Well, today I sat down with two more former members who saw those reports and bought a billboard. A statement spelled out above High Street in Clintonville reads, "There is hope." 3 words that for Katie Heck and Carrie Puchovich carry so much power.
I was there from 1999 until 2007.
I went from about 1996 to close to like 2014. So for a long time.
They're talking about Dwell Community Church. Years after they parted ways, they and some other former members bought this billboard, encouraging others to leave.
I know that there are wonderful people in the church that don't understand why their church is being criticized or want to just follow God, and they love their community, and at some point in time will experience these same kinds of pain.
Both women left for a different reason. For Puchovich, it was addiction.
I was a mess, and this wasn't the place where I was going to get any help.
For Heck,
I got married to someone that was not approved of, so it was uncomfortable to stay.
But both say they've since connected with hundreds of others experiencing the same trauma.
It's been healing and empowering to share our stories and see the consistencies.
Empowering enough for these women and other former members to launch a nonprofit. The billboard was their first purchase. The QR code links to their website, leavingdwell.com.
We wanted to provide resources that have been helpful for a broad range of people that have left the church. So counseling resources, a little bit of housing.
And I haven't driven by it, but I have seen it, yeah.
Brian Adams is the executive pastor of Dwell's Student Ministries, from which almost all of the negative allegations have arisen.
We have many members who are willingly, joyfully following Jesus here in our community, but our members know that they're free to leave at any time if that's what they'd like to do.
But those who have left say it's not as easy as it sounds.
That narrative of you're either with us or against us is so damaging.
We're heartbroken, right, that there are people that don't have had a poor experience in our church, and our hope is ultimately just that if the experience in Dwell is not what they were looking for, that they won't abandon their faith and will be able to find a community that really fits what they're looking for.
I certainly don't want to misconstrue anything, but from what I'm hearing from you, it does sound like you have not concluded that there are any systemic issues that need to be fixed, and those who feel that they have been manipulated, exploited, abused, well, Dwell's just not for them, and we're going to keep on keeping on.
No, I would say that we continually are evaluating, we're continually growing, and I believe that we have made several great changes in ways that we have grown as a church.
Now, I did ask for specific examples of those changes, and Adams replied with a list of training upgrades for the student ministries, again, which he leads. The upgrades range in date from 1993 to 2020, and they include safety training, an indoor vaping ban during church meetings, and mental health workshops that promote professional help if needed. For more details on allegations against Dwell, you can see our previous reporting, as well as that full list of training upgrades at NBC4i.com.